Hello everybody, and welcome back to Portal 2. It has been a bit. It is now the 13th of February, 2026. Bit of a time jump. It is actually a not so bright and early 10:49 in the morning. I was planning on recording more earlier, but stuff happened. Not great days last week, but thank God it's Friday, so I can sit back and play me some games and just forget about everything, honestly. And today we're going to be working through Chapter 6 and possibly Chapter 7. We shall see. Here is the little graphic that I made. So we're going to be going through Ship Overboard, which discover the missing experiment. Door prize, examine all the vitrified test chamber doors. The test chamber. And Schrodinger's catch a blue painted box before it touches the ground. So, those are the achievements that we're going to be going for. I don't really have much else to say. Actually, can you guys hear the game? Yes, you can. Let me get my phone so that I can actually look at the strategy guide for these achievements. One moment. Okay, so I've read it up a bit, and it seems like I'm gonna need to be doing a lot of saving and potentially some replaying of the level. So we shall see. Oh, actually, no, there's gonna be no saving because it's developer commentary mode. Stupid. Anyways, let us get started. Ooh, I forgot that this was kind of low quality. Or low resolution, rather.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working.
3 kilometers.
Just in case this
Almost
pit
4.
is actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
I wish we got more, uh-oh. I wish we got more, backstory on those long fall boots, because those are really interesting. Like, they're interesting looking. Oh, the old logo. Uh-oh. Damn bird. Oh. Okay. Alright, so can't save here, which is lovely. I can't save in developer commentary mode. So I guess we're gonna go through with the developer commentary and kind of get a handle of everything first. Oh, those are the pieces of GLaDOS. I never do that. Interesting. Anyways.
While making Portal 2, we explored our way through vast quantities of reference material. Inspirations included photos of NASA's Apollo and Shuttle programs, CERN's particle accelerators, both modern and obsolete, industrial robots, derelict Soviet space shuttles, overgrown temples, Brussels metro stations, seedy American motels, junkyards filled with rocketry equipment, Chinese apartment blocks under construction, Polish shipyards, neutrino detectors deep underground in nickel mines, corporate headquarters from a variety of eras, commercial nuclear reactors, experimental fusion reactors, rain-sodden book depositories in Detroit, peculiar cameras, forgotten space probes, you name it.
Yeah, you did name a lot of it. That entire sentence was like 16 lines long. Interesting. Wonder what that symbol means. I'm sure somebody in the comments could tell me. Good on them for putting a light there. Actually, that's something I've noticed. And kind of subtle light there. Oh, whoa, okay. I got jump scared by the ground itself. But also, Jesus. Enormous. So I assume I'm headed down there. Splash. Alright, put one up there. Cool. I don't think they want me in there. What does that say? Tartarus 09? Huh. Tartaros, something like that. I don't know. Also, I thought that was GLaDOS, but it seems like it's just something else. What is it right there? New. Okay. Alright. Ah, I see. Whee! Alright. Condemned testing area. Oh, vitrified, huh? Cosmic ray spallation. Interesting. Alright, so this is one of the first ones that it wanted me to do. Let me open up my phone. So, reach the chasm before Pump Station Alpha under white sloped fling surface. Okay. I don't think we're there yet, because it says the door prize achievement requires interacting with the buttons next to all 6 sealed vitrified doors to play their unique audio logs. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, you can tell where they stopped trying to put the text there. Engage with conversation. Alright. Well, too bad they didn't know about this handy-dandy portal device I've got. Yeah, put one there. I know how to zoom game, I've been doing that. Oh. Ah! Gotcha. Oh, there's one up there too. Alright. Whee! Whoa! Whoa! Christ. Alright, so now I'm in. Actually, I could probably... Wait, what's over here? No, there's got to be something here. What is this? Why can't I jump? Oh, why is it so hard to move? That was weird. Weird physics thing, I guess. Here's me. Alright, so, what did I do? I just jumped and then jumped the... I think I did like a frame perfect jump or something that made me have a lot more forward momentum than, See, the thing is, I'm not very good with frame perfect stuff. especially when I've got a spacebar like this. This is more of a typing, writing keyboard than it is a gaming keyboard. It just feels really nice, and it makes noises that appeal to my ears. No fall damage. But I didn't realize how loud it was until, you know, I see it start showing up on the waveform, you know. Like so. I don't know why I did that zoom thing, I'm sorry. that probably was a little, vomit-inducing. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, you heard like the audio cut out, and then the just kind of groan of the chasms here. Oh, that's freaky. I would love to like be here just to like look around, you know.
The size of the gigantic transition seal lock was a happy accident. We knew the connection between the old aperture and the new aperture had to be a big set piece. The first model built was about 5 times bigger than everyone expected, but people started to like it. We joked that it should be a bullet point on the Portal 2 box. Features the biggest door in games ever. We decided it would be fun to play with the player's expectations, and put a puny-looking door behind it, along with a few small props.
Huh. Yeah, that is quite interesting. I do like the, you know, the playing with expectations with a door of that size. Thank you for leaving that open. Ooh. Also, they've got fake Nixie tubes there. It's just a flat texture that changes, but it looks like Nixie tubes, which I appreciate. Wait, I could just... I can. Huh. I wonder how much that door weighs, you know? Alright, let's just put one here. Whoa. That's wild. Thunk. Thunk. It must be interesting developing for a game like Portal, in that you've got a device that allows your player to go basically anywhere, so you've got to be careful. And, you know, obviously, you can only put portals on the white stuff. That's, like, one of the big things that they've done to alleviate that, but, you know, like, having stuff like that, you gotta be careful, you know? Can't have, actually, let's put the orange one right here. Blue one over there. Sure, that works. You can't have them, just going anywhere and sequence breaking. So yeah, we're gonna need... Yeah, there was a timer going there. And I assume here, too. Ooh, what are you? That looks like something that would be interactable in any other game. And then it just drops. Just a chair. Yeah, it really was just... And some props. Can I still hit that from over here?
The size of the
Yeah, buddy. Drop it. Oh, okay. this door is locked, huh? Yeah. That's a lot of chords that are coming out of it with no particular purpose. Okay, anyways. Right. So, this, I believe, is bad water. Yeah. You know, $16 trillion portal gun using black holes and stuff. Can't swim. Do not lean over it. Yeah. That's where it's from. This, like, kind of style and, like, the way the guy is shaped, it reminds me of... Hold on, I need to find this. It reminds me of this guy from the Powerpuff Girls. Like, with the style and everything. It's uncanny. Like, look at him. Like, keep that image of him in your mind. And look at him here. Like, it's kind of uncanny, isn't it? I've never even watched that show. I've just seen, like, that scene of him in, like, the black and white a couple of times, and that just stayed in my brain for some reason.
The lake map marks a total reset to the aesthetics and scale of the environments up to this point in the game. You come into the underground cave compressed, and as you progress further into the map, your eye is drawn upwards by the elevator tower, sparking cables, falling debris, and finally the test spheres, which recede vertically into nothingness. This looking upwards gives the player a sense of the vastness of aperture before GLaDOS, and a visual sense of the daunting climb they will have to make to get back to Wheatley. The open areas encourage the player to explore their surroundings and take a break from the intensive puzzle solving of the test chambers.
What's that guy's
The lake
name?
map marked...
Interesting. I heard a bit of an accent. I was wondering if I could hear where, or if I could see where he was from based on what his name would tell me, but seems like no. Also, that is very precarious, because if the water does that, then you probably don't want your railing to come that close. Whoa. Ah, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so this, I think, is where the Borealis thing is. Pump Station Alpha. Okay, hold on. Opening my phone. Okay. Ship overboard. Progress through Chapter 6 until you reach the old facility where Cave Johnson mentions testing on hobos. Below a test sphere and giant aperture logo in 70s copperplate font. Okay, this is not 70s copperplate font, I don't think. Spot the yellow control room label. No, this is 50s. Oh, these are the vitrified things, I think. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I can get up there. Okay, we're not doing that yet. So what? Put portal here. And here. Okay. Can I get up here? No? Okay. That's mean. Careful, game. I might use the insult that's a bit too mean for YouTube. Ya poo-poo head. What? Okay, that made its own noise. Interesting. You the button? Experiment discontinued. Okay. One moment. And I'm back. Okay. So, it is not these doors, it is ones that are way up there. So, we are to do nothing with these right now. But, I believe we're supposed to get over there somehow. Which seems like I need to get in here. Alright, and that's just a giant texture, actually, not a crack. Well, that is a pretty cool looking effect when you're not looking at it in 1440p. Like, now that looks extremely detailed. Like, damn. Anyways, let me just hop right in here. Alright. Ah.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Gee, I wonder what I have to do there. Pretty as a postcard, that is... I'm not sure that's something you can say anymore. Either because it would be deemed as sexist, or because people don't really do postcards anymore. Okay, so I don't think that's the 70s logo. Because, that doesn't look 70s. I do assume that I need to go up there, though, so let me just put that there. Okay. Interesting. So, if I put that there and put that there, we can just do something like this. And completely miss. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. And step in. Alright. Oh, it's gonna be hard to, aim this now, isn't it? Oh, wait. There we go. This might work. Oh, Christ. Never mind. Alright, put one there. Fuck you, game. Alright, because I want to go right here. In fact... Once again, a classic example of me overthinking my ways through things. Anyways. Out of service until blank. Can't interact with that. Can't seem to interact with you in any way. There's not even really any white in there that I can portal onto. What was that? Oh, that's an ashtray. Interesting. Oof. That's pretty. Alright. Aperture. Okay, so, way to do this is to get up there. And then put a portal here, I believe. Another portal there. And then you can go through the logo. Christ, if you don't break your neck. What is this just? It does just open. Okay. So, I guess I was thinking of this as the 70s logo. That was me misremembering, I guess. Because I don't see anything that says control room. Maybe I missed it. I guess we'll find out. If y'all are screaming at me in the video while you're watching this video,
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here.
If y'all are screaming at me while watching the video, feel free to leave comments. It boosts engagement.
Our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
This chapter gave us a great opportunity for visually telling the backstory of Aperture Science.
Oh yeah.
We accomplished this with signs, props, and materials. In this area, we get a glimpse of what Aperture Science must have been like in its heyday. We used rich, warm colors and materials like carpeting and marble to indicate that Aperture had a lot of money at one time. Cave Johnson and his staff were just starting out in their enterprise, and everyone was eager to do science. This stands in contrast to the stark, cavernous environment outside and the materials you see in Aperture Lab from later decades. As the player makes their way through more recent areas of the lab, the materials become cheaper, with an abundance of plastic and linoleum showing that Aperture had fallen on harder times and could no longer build high-quality offices for its workers.
Yeah, in case you want to get an understanding of how bad of an eye I have for design, I thought that was just the look of everything changing with the times. Like, things look cheaper because that's how it was. It just, things got cheaper to make. You know, make things out of plastic now in the 80s and such, and, you know, don't have all these fancy frills and everything. Because, you know, that's the style. I do like these areas. They're so pretty. Like, look at those. Oh, my portals just go straight through them, don't they? I'm sure if I was able to jump into them, oh, wait, I might be able to. Yep, I can go right through them. Hacha! Anyways. Welcome, test subjects. Please sign in with a receptionist before proceeding to the lounge. Something curtain. I'm not sure what that third word is, but salt something curtain. Does that say asbestos? A-S-B-E-S-T-O-S. Yeah. A-S-B-E-S-T-O-S. Salt, asbestos, and curtains. Yeah, because they were shower curtain guys originally, huh? He is a handsome looking dude. Very 50s guy right there. And there's another ashtray. And the ashes that were probably in one of them at one point. Here's some of the story stuff. Best New Science Company. Spirit of Idaho. Potato Science. Shower curtain salesman of 1943 for Aperture Fixtures, which is a strange name. Contractor of the Year, runner-up, and runner-up because of Black Mesa. Number 2. I hope they release a remastered version of these games. The Portal series has kind of been left to, like, just kind of sit there after Portal 2. I guess they've made, like, some spin-off games, but, like, they haven't done any remasters or anything like that. Which is a real shame, because these are awesome games. Like, there's a reason this is my, what, 3rd or 4th playthrough of Portal 2? Might be my 5th. Wait for attendant to begin lift. I think it's like, how do you go down? Actually, no, it's Aperture Science. You just flip the whole elevator upside down, somehow hang on, and just hit the button again, huh? be fine if I do. Yeah, so that's where I want to go. Those things. So I just need to find... Ah! I know how to zoom game. Shut up. These things.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know. Because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us because that's not supposed to happen.
What the fuck?
Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
I just realized they do have a good handle on his voice. Like, he does kind of talk the way that they do in the 50s, where it's quite powerful, and they've got that, what is it, transatlantic accent? That lovely accent that everybody used to have. I've considered teaching myself to be able to turn that on and off, but I haven't actually gotten around doing it yet. Yeah, no, I don't think... Yeah, no, they're kind of using superconductor as a science word, like quantum there. That's not actually what they're supposed to be used for.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
What the fuck? Okay, so... looking for a control room, yeah? That was a big, loud noise. Gel flow, okay. More gel flow. Oh god, all that creaking is freaky. Stop, game. You and your ambience. Wait, I can go down there? Question mark? Really? Is that just an instant kill? Oh, I need to go back up here, don't I? Okay, this is what, I can just be here? Really? Huh. Well, now I'm fucked. Alright, anyways. Sorry, I needed to know what happened if I went there. It was... Ah. I see. Well, I will be right back. God fucking damn it. You see, I'm right over here. Right next to where the sign was over there, the Powerpuff Girls thing. And I've got a portal way up there so I can look around. See, they've done their game design very well, and they can't let me do any skips. Sorry, I paused the recording way before I should have. Those skips probably would have broken some sort of sequencing, so yeah. Anyways. And I'm back. So I did a quick look up, and I do think I was remembering correctly where there is a giant, like, 70s Aperture logo hanging up. I just got them confused. I'm gonna get these done just in case.
Just a heads up, we're gonna have a superconductor. If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test. If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline.
So I looked it up, and just like a quick cursory glance, and I saw a video made by Achievement Hunter from 14 years ago. I used to watch those guys a lot. They were great. It kind of fell off around like 2018, 2020, but they were damn good.
That's normal.
Ray is the best, by the way. Rest in peace, that man.
Shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline.
I'm not dying! Okay. Anyways, that's something. I need to do. Ah, I see. So, what? Go back here. Portal there. Then... I assume... there's some part of the elevator shaft that is open that I can then do this. Christ. Ah. Interesting. But yeah, I was actually, is that not textured? Are we in completely different areas? What the fuck? Anyways. Wait a second. Oh, I can't save. Oh, and I'm stuck now, aren't I? Wait, I might not be totally stuck and fucked. Hold on. I want to take a look at something. So, I can still get back there. So, there was... I wonder if I can do another fling to where I put that blue portal. So, one moment, I'm gonna look. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Alright, one moment, game. I'm going to sequence break things. Yeah, I wonder if I can get here. Probably not, but there's like that area up there, which will honestly not put me anywhere useful. Anyways, I'm back. Know your chemical hazards. Know your hazardous materials. Like I said, I'm not good with the not good with the accent. I need time. Antimatter. I'm allergic to bullets traveling through my head at a very high velocity. Huh. I like the stickman in the 50s car that's gorgeous, and then the one that's just levitating. I wonder if that was intentional. Okay. Wait, is there a purpose to being down here at all? Does not seem like it. There's something shiny there. Not sure what that is. Jump, jump, jump. And nothing here, huh? Yeah, okay. What's up there? Hold up. That's, of course, not gonna work. That somehow did work. What's over here? Fucker. Okay. Alright, let's put her there. And try again. There we go. I honestly just could have done that, but... oh well. Alright. It's an interesting, like, inverted triangle thing there. You'd think it'd be like a stop sign or a circle or something. It's interesting. Or actually, just a normal triangle. Because, like, isn't that the caution signs for, like, wet floor and stuff? Cuidado, piso mojado. And shit. This isn't dangerous.
Science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Huh. Sorry, I'm stretching. There we go. I like how you can tell that it's earlier technology just because of how, like, prototype it looks. Oh, wow. They've got, like, magnetic coils, like in a motor or something, and they're glowing. Huh, that's interesting. They've got, like, the battery terminals or the electric terminals wired up. Like, you can actually see them. Those are modeled. Those are awesome. And you can also just see where it just suddenly ends. I'm not going to dog the game too much for that. It's running on an engine from 2004 or whatever. Anyways, we're about to hit a loading screen. That was perfectly timed. Oh! My...
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Ouch. Like, what is this game doing blinding me like that? What are you, Halo? Good lord, that is a lot of space. Like, that video comes to mind. How big is Aperture Science? Next chest chamber that way. Oh, we're inside one of the spheres. Oh, neat. So this is where I've got to keep an eye out for that first box, for the Schrodinger's box achievement. Which, in fact, let me go and grab it as soon as my monitor turns on. There it is. So, blue painted box before it touches the ground. I assume that means blue gelled, but we shall see. Alright. That doesn't seem to be anything. There's a box up there. I could just go up there, but I won't be able to. Actually, we'll see. Nope, they put a door here. Or they put, what is it, the Emancipation Grill? Yep. Okay. Sorry, again, one moment. And I'm back. God help me, I have to do things, stupid human things like going to the bathroom or eating a slice of bread because I'm a fucking animal. No, it's like this delicious, like, garlic and olive oil, like, flavored bread, and I've developed a weird taste for eating it just as it is, like, no butter, no toasting. Like, toasting it and buttering it is great, don't get me wrong, but if I want a quick snack, I'll just put my hand in there. Anyways. Enough about my stupid eating habits. Alright, did you know Aperture Science Fact Placard Repulsion Gel? Repulsion Gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute. It's true, the gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiber. Slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off of a dieter's distended stomach and out of his or her mouth. I'm sure I've seen something like that on DeviantArt. Jesus. Lawsuits. Alright. So I need to catch this thing before it hits the ground, supposedly.
Similar to the way the student game Narbacular Jop became the original Portal, the paint mechanics in Portal 2 come from a student game, Tag: The Power of Paint. The repulsion gel in Portal 2 is modeled after the bounce paint from Tag, but was redesigned to fit better within Portal. The original bounce paint always bounced the player at a fixed height and activated whenever the player touched the paint. We changed the repulsion gel to reflect the player's velocity, such that they will bounce back up to the height that they fell from. This mechanic lends itself better to puzzles involving portals because players have to think about gaining and preserving height. We also changed the repulsion gel to only activate if the player jumps off of or falls onto the gel. This was done because players would often accidentally walk onto repulsion gel that they didn't see and then trigger an unwanted bounce. This was a particularly nasty problem in Portal 2 because the player couldn't get rid of paint once it was applied, whereas in Tag the player can erase paint at any time they want.
Interesting. Okay. So as soon as I go somewhere, question mark, trademark. Ah, I think that, yes. And that's the box button. Yeah, so I just have to like save right here. Yeah, you can tell like a lot of this is just very early. All right, well that failed. Neat. Anyways. Oh, and you can start to hear like the little music jingle when you jump on the gel. Like, listen closely.
The lab boys just informed me that I should
Fuck you, Cave Johnson.
not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here. I can talk about the control group all damn day.
In case you heard that, that was my phone alarm telling me to get up for the day. All right, hold on. Let me see if you can hear it from here. Yeah, that little like. I love it. I love it. Like, that's one of the things that sticks out in my brain about this. Wait, what happens if I guess they do have emancipation grills. Huh. Wait, I wonder if... Oh, that was almost bad. That was bad. Balls. I wonder if... God damn it, did I do it again? Nope, okay. I wonder if I can just redo it. I guess that didn't work, did it? Okay, well. Oh, do I have to catch it after it hits the blue? We'll see. Alright, I did catch it after it hits the blue. I guess it has to be one of the blue box... Oh, wait, I need that. What if it has to be one of those blue boxes that... one of the boxes that are actually like covered in the blue gel. Anyways. I do like how those are neon. Like, that's super cool. I don't know how they get it to be different colors like that, though. Actually, I do, but it's like literally 2 neon rings. Oh, those are very pixelated doors. Huh. Oh. I didn't realize that was the door. Oh, hello. This is just a little room, isn't it? I mean, yeah, obviously, but there's no use. Okay. Neat. I guess. I like that you can see the HVAC stuff in there, too. $1956. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Oh,
For
shit.
this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Okay.
We had to come up with old-looking versions for all the important gameplay props, such as button panels, doors, cubes, basically everything the player could interact with. We came up with this fictional character, Janitor Bob. He'd be the guy who had to maintain all of old Aperture. A guy who doesn't understand anything about science, but can fix everything with duct tape and a screwdriver. He would use everything he could get his hands on. The result might not look pretty, but it would work. So whenever we got stuck designing props for Chapter 3, we'd ask ourselves, well, how would Bob build it?
What do you mean Chapter 3? We're in Chapter 6. But, yeah, that's a good little mental exercise. If a little degrading towards, janitors. I don't know about you guys, but janitors are some of the nicest people I've ever met. They're pretty decent dudes. Yoink! Aw. I don't even need to get on that. I do love this button. It's like so simple. Oh, really? Huh. So I guess they did think of that. Oh yeah, you can see it! Oh my god, they really did think of everything. Yeah, you need 2 neon tubes for this. Because neon tubes can only glow one color based on the material, and you can't really mix them as far as I know. Like, it's only going to be one color. That's why you see, like, those open signs, there's an individual tube for each color. Or each letter. But, like, you can't see a tube with more than one color in it, as far as I know. So you can see, like, the blue tube right here. And, the outside of the blue tube right here. And then when I step off of this, you can see that that part's lit up, and now the orange tube is here. And I think that's actually a very, if you want to be really efficient, you could just, like, rotate the texture 180 degrees and change the color on it, and then you wouldn't have to make multiple textures if you want to be really efficient with your resources. But, you know, games don't need to be optimized anymore, do they? I'm saying that in jest, because Jesus Christ. That was really bad. That's a really badly timed jump. Alright. There's another... Oh, that's gonna rotate and provide a, shootable surface, I believe. I was correct. Ah, hello. Right, so can I just do like this? That's so goddamn stupid. Whee! I do like the sparks you see fly. Uh-oh. Okay. What's down there, though? I wonder. The test chamber. Is that just a death pit for any unfortunate soul may find himself down there? unfortunate soul being me, being stupid. Alright. There we go. Gonna play a Cave Johnson clip. But bot. Okay.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Cave, help. My skeleton's bouncing, my bones. I can't bend anymore, I just bounce. I'm seasoned. That's a horrible way to go, honestly. Christ. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go into the next enrichment sphere. Hello, loading zone? Okay, there it is.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping. Because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Alright, anyways. Hop down there. Okay, I would like a portalable surface, please. Oh, okay, I'm just heading across the scaffolding stuff there. Yeah. Very precarious. Whee! There's that sign again, but, you know, absolutely nothing happens if I do. So, what? Where am I going? There are some parts of this game I remember, and there are some parts that I don't. Can you tell which part this is? It's up there. That's not a portable surface, but that is... Ooh. That's causing a bit of a, more effect. I think that's what it is. I might be wrong. Might be able to go in there. Oh. Really? Really? Okay.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, now that I think about it, there aren't really any ramps, like, even in the modern test chambers, it's always stairs.
While re-implementing the paint mechanics from our student game Tag the Power of Paint, in the context of Portal 2, the biggest change we made was to exclude the paint gun. In Tag, our paint gun allowed the player to paint the environment freely in an abstract outdoor environment, but in our gameplay experiments, that was very difficult to constrain without contrivance in Portal 2's indoor spaces. It also changed the game's pacing significantly, since being able to run at high speed around a level covering everything in paint is a lot more fast-paced, energetic, and often scattershot than Portal's more cerebral gameplay. Perhaps most importantly, there's a certain elegance in the simplicity of manipulating all the game elements, using only the portal gun. Adding a new gun would inherently add complexity, and force us to start from square one, training the player how to use this new tool instead of focusing on the game's namesake. Instead, we decided to use the established mechanism of the delivery tubes, and have players redirect the flow of the paint with their portal guns. This felt like a good compromise.
And plus, I don't know, having to switch weapons in a Portal game feels weird. Goop me! Yeah! Oh, Christ. Okay. Oh, it just isn't gonna stop, is it? Okay, so... I'm pretty sure this, water physics was kind of like the highlight of some sort of NVIDIA's physics demo. Or, sorry, physics. I've been blobbed! Oh no! Oh, I must have missed that one. Oh, crap. And I can't really... Yeah, I can't do that yet, can I? I can do that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What is it about humans and wanting to do that? Like, I can't be the only one, right? Like, when you put the portals, like, down here and up there, you just go flying. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so put one there. 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 And here. Oh, that went on me. Really? Okay. Huh. Oh, that was poor decision making on my part. But it worked. Hey, it worked. Don't knock it. Fuck that part of the ceiling in particular. Okay. So... Ah. And that can pass through the Emancipation Grill. Widen it a little bit. Yeah, kinda. Boom. Ow. Oh, crap. I'm supposed to be going this way, huh? Alright. Okay. I'm supposed to fling through that. Dumbass. Cowabunga.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
That's really funny. Yeah, we're just gonna calcify your frontal lobe, Lamau. Huh. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's very out of commission. Alright. Stretch during the loading screen. Never feels better. All right, 1958.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you forgot it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about 500 degrees, so we're going to get that out of you pretty fast.
It's interesting, because They did not have transistors, so I don't know what kind of microchip he's talking about. Maybe Aperture made transistors early, but, you know, that's a small scientific overreach. Oh god, look at that lovely fluid physics. It's very early fluid physics, but it does look good. Like the surface tension and everything. It looks great. Let me actually try and get a tracking shot of it. Yeah. Like that. It like splits up and everything, kind of how water would. It's pretty good. It obviously is dated, but... Okay, so that stops it. What do? Ah. Ah, okay. Really? There we go. Cool. Oh, I guess I was doing my strategy a little bit dumbly, because oh, no. I did it correctly. Never mind. I was gonna say I could just put my portal on the ceiling and...
Telling them keep your pants on. Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
I love these, like, OSHA spoofs. It's so funny. So if I jump... Well, that didn't work. Oh, hello. What about up there? Oh, no. Dumbass. Fling. No, okay. Alright. Put her there. Boing. Like so. Okay. Anyways. Oh, you can actually watch it. It's wild that they keep this glass clean. And, well, that's not ideal looking. I jest. Anyways. What? Oh, okay. Really? I can't? Okay. Sure. I can do that. And head around here. Whee! Whee! Put some over there. Just make sure it's nicely caked on. And then put one over here. Put one over there. See if that works out fine. Although maybe I don't need to. I could just do a pro gamer move like this. Or not. Sorry. Do I go higher when bouncing? I wonder. Because more velocity means... Well, no, that's just gonna have the same effect, dumbass. Nope, never mind, it worked. Oh, is it because I didn't jump the first time? I wonder. Why?
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalk between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras.
What?
That sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Puzzle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
What do you mean didn't fly into space? This is 1958! I mean, I assume this is alternate history, but... Anyways. And that was interesting.
One of the things that the student game Tag the Power of Paint didn't allow was painting of other objects, since this would have been too trivial in that game. In Portal 2, however, moving paint around became a puzzle in and of itself, so we began to create puzzles that depended on painting objects. Bouncy boxes and turrets were an obvious choice, and adding this mechanic extended our toolbox to include objects whose basic properties of movement could be changed by the player.
Okay, I think this is the box. So, I've heard that there's a way to get in here? But I don't think that's a thing I can do. So... Just depend on our First try, motherfuckers! That was awesome! Holy shit. I'm sorry, that must have peaked the microphone so many times. That was awesome! Because I was looking at it. Hold on, let me pull up the description. Schrodinger's catch, like, they're talking about save immediately upon entering. There's a certain way to get in there. Shatter's glass takes about 10 to 30 seconds. It did not, it took like 5, maybe 3. As glass breaks, reposition entrance to water pipe, exit inside box. I don't know what the hell it's talking about. Harder luck-based method, per IGN. Let cube fly out of broken glass, stand in nearby, and catch mid-air. And I did it first try. That was awesome. Oh, okay, it's just gonna go and do its own thing. Nope, nope. Is it making kickball noises? You know the noise I'm talking about, right? I'm not the only one that got hit in the head with a kickball several times in elementary school. Like, listen to this. It is! That's awesome! Okay, so, I'm gonna need to water this down. And get this... Okay, that was just instant. Whoa. Just leave the goo monster in there. Anyways. So wait, what if... That lowered that lift, I assume, right? Yeah. Okay. So, orange. Alright, anyways, I'm just gonna start painting everything now. everything gets painted. Just in case, you know? Alright, I'm bored. What bounced me? Oh, that did. Oh, hello. That cube is going to wreck house. Actually, no, it could just hit the water down there.
It's about why not? Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science and love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that will hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Thank you, test subject. You're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
All right, let me go and grab my little infographic. Just wait for my monitor to turn on. And if you're thinking, well, that's instant, isn't it? No, my third monitor is a CRT, so it takes a second. All right, what shape are we going to use? I'm going to use an up arrow because cheesily, that really uplifted my day. And we're gonna make that brown on the outside and turquoise on the inside with a solid fill. That is disgusting. That's gross. But yeah, there's one of them. So next up is door prize. And then ship overboard. And then that's it for this chapter. So, I will be back in one moment. I'm going to look at the rest of door prize. And I'm back. Yeah. And we're back to a loading screen. Riveting gameplay. Yeah, I've realized that a lot of the like walkthroughs and everything that I've seen for this game are on console, which is interesting. Like the IGN one that I looked at for the doors is on console, and
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing
so is the Achievement Hunter one.
here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
The newer and older versions of Aperture show their distinct personalities in sound as well as visuals. The doors, floors, and buttons, as well as soundscapes, reflect the aging, outdated 70s feel. The sounds contain hints of the decaying metal and wood. The newer but unstable Wheatley Chamber soundscapes become more foreboding and perilous the further you venture into them. The atmosphere of uncontrolled destruction continues to intensify till the end.
That guy sounded like he was moments away from killing himself. He just sounded so depressed. It's like the first thing that stuck out to me. I'm sorry. That was really out of pocket. But then again, you're watching me. That's gonna happen. Wait, can I shoot through these? Oh, there's a... Oh, you can see the little, like, portal thing through them. That's a neat little, quality of life feature. I like it. Alright, anyways. Just put that there. Wait, can I? What could I possibly want to do with that? Like... Oh, whoa. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't like that. It's starting to make me feel weird. Alright, let's just... Right. Put her there. Maybe. Really? you, game. There, that works. Shoot yourself. Whee! And now I'm locked here. Don't try that shit again. There's the 70s logo. I assume we'll be heading up there soon. Here we are in 70s land, where all the computer stuff looks about the same. Yeah, they were using these in the 50s land, too. Pump Station Beta. There was a Pump Station Alpha beforehand. They have a moon base alpha? Ew. I haven't seen that video in so long. I need to do that again. It's such a goddamn fucking funny video. Really? Asshole. Okay. Okay. Christ, game. Okay. I made 0 progress. Oh, and that wasn't even where I was supposed to go anyways. Back to the beginning. Dumbass. Okay. So let's start playing this a bit smarter. So there's a thingy up there. Yeah. Okay. I know what to do. Let's see if I can do it first try. Okay, well let's see if I can just not suck. Alright, so I need to do a little portal bounce right here. And then I will be facing some direction, and then I can just put a portal right there. So, do a little something like that. As I said, first try. I assume I need to hit both of those to, yeah, to continue. Nice. And this is not a 70s computer. This is an 80, like 80, 82, 84 computer. This greatly resembles the IBM 5150 monitor, even down to the 2 little knobs right here. And you might be asking, how do I know? Well, I fucking have one at home. Because I'm a nerd. This is just a old computer box right here. But that is not a 72 computer. 72 computer is that size. If not this size. The wood paneling's on point, though. Good stuff. Wait. Do not put any person in this washer. Excuse me. Clothes are... That's a washing machine label. What is that doing on here? Photo fabrication. That's also not what this does. Huh. There's that, UL logo. I forget what that means, but that's a safety standard, I believe. Actually, I'm going to fact check myself right now. Alright, so I just opened up Google, and I don't know if it's the same thing for you guys on your phone, but like I've got these little news stories that are tailored to my stuff because Google's terrifyingly draconian with stealing all of your data and all of your likes and everything. Anyways, it's like news stories you may be interested in. Then the first one that popped up was scientists discovered how to defy the laws of gravity and now they can compress time and space from popular mechanics. I love these articles because they're never real. Like, you'd think if they figure out how to do that, it would be national news. But no, it's just some bullshit. A UL listed device is, it stands for Underwriters Laboratories, I'm pretty sure. Founded in 1894, damn. Label on electrical products means they have been rigorously tested to meet specific safety standards. like specific safety, quality, and performance standards, significantly reducing risks of fire and electrical shock. Interesting. Good to know. So if you see anything with that logo not being on there, get it the hell out of your hands, probably. This is not electrical advice, by the way. This is just my opinion. That's pretty, though. That's very 70s. There it is. That looks more 90s. Can I hit that? No. It's interesting, though. I think they're trying to tell you that you're getting higher and higher because it's starting to get brighter. Also, those are very, very cool looking, but that's probably also going to be a very, very stretched JPEG. No, it's real.
Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
It's a lot more cynical. He also sounds the exact same. I can guarantee you I will not sound the same as I do right now in like 16 years. Also, these textures are very broken. Like, you see this little outcrop right here? Yeah, that's not how reality works. There's something missing here, isn't there? What the fuck? And yeah, that's just an invisible wall. Okay, calm down there, game. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure the next few doors that I need to hit are somewhere around here, according to the IGN thing I was looking at. And the thingy with the Borealis is also around here somewhere. Am I allowed to go in here? Yes. I love those old computers. I can't help it. Oh, look at this cute little TV! Hit the red button. The fuck does that mean? Oh god, seeing the chairs flipped upside down is a heck of a memory that just unlocked for me, because I remember doing that in elementary school for our, I don't remember why we had to do that. I think it was like it was so they could clean the floors every weekend or something. On Fridays we would do that. They could clean the floors. The building services. Do not litter, do not touch glass. Whee!
Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. No tricks. This potato only generates 1.1 volts of electricity. I literally do not have the energy to lie to you. Even if I am lying, what do you have to lose? You're going to die either way. Look, I don't like this any more than you do. In fact, I like it less because I'm the one who got partially eaten by a bird.
The character of Potatoes was actually the hardest one to crack for us, and was the last character to get recorded. We'd always wanted to switch things up for the sequel, so that GLaDOS would become your unwilling buddy cop partner against a new threat. But this ended up being far more entertaining as a concept than an execution. It's one thing to have an omnipotent villain chastising you while you're testing, it's quite another to have a little potato on your gun doing the same. Playtesters wanted to tear her off the gun, and we didn't blame them. So we were faced with the unsettling prospect of making dry, robotic supervillain GLaDOS more human and relatable. This ended up being one of the hardest writing jobs in the game.
Yeah. There is a very big GLaDOS character arc. Okay. So I believe it's in here somewhere. Thing with the Borealis. I don't know where it would be, though. One moment, I'm going to look. Alright. So, it's not in here. Which is good news and bad news. Good news is, I know where to look. Bad news is, it's all the way up there, I believe. They did say high up, so it could be higher than that? Question mark. No, doesn't seem like it. Alright, so I need to go up there. This game needs a run button. Wait, can I? No. Oh my god! Okay, so, this room is not useless. That is a door. Ha ha ha.
If you're allergic to peanuts, you might want to tell somebody now, because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there.
What the fuck?
The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%.
What the fuck?
Alright, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it.
What does he mean, skin types? Oh, this is the dry dock for the Borealis, isn't it? Cool. Here it is. I can't get down there, of course. Fuck you, game. Oh, I wouldn't be able to get back up anyways, seeing as there is a small gap there. Probably wouldn't be able to jump up there, but that is cool. I wonder, like, if there's anything modeled over there. I need to watch the boundary break video for this, if there is one. Alright. Now that we're done secret hunting, time to go and finish this level once and for all. So. Oh, okay, this works. Wow. I couldn't have done that if I tried. How did I do that? I mean, you did just watch me do it, but anyways. Whee! Time for my favorite thing, which is stretching during loading zones. Ugh. I'm surprised they didn't have GLaDOS give you some more information, lore stuff.
Did anything happen while I was out?
During that little Borealis thing. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode, because it's a bit long. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one, because I'll probably be recording that when I get back from lunch. Have a good rest of your day or night, and this has been Who Lover, signing off. Peace.